Hey there, this is CC coming to you from Essentials for Life. This video will be about getting started with buying a house. Now, I do want to let you know that these are my tried and true steps. If you have any comments or anything that you would like to share with our friends, then you can definitely share your experience. This is my experience, and I like to share how I've done things because I know that this is how it worked for me. So to begin with, the first thing that you would want to do is to get a savings. This doesn't mean that you cannot buy a house without a savings. It just puts you in a better position to be able to bid. The house buying game is very competitive. So if you have a savings, that's some money that you can have so that if somebody outbids you, you can bid with them. That is why you want savings. Now, it is not necessary, as I mentioned. The second thing that you want to do is, in order to save, you want to what I did is that I either you can get a roommate so that you can save, or live with your parents for a little while. I got a roommate, or I lived with someone, and I saved. But what I did when I saved is I paid off debt. So the thing is that everything is going to be about debt. It's going to be debt to income ratio. How are you going to be able to pay your mortgage? Do you have too much debt that you won't be able to pay? So you want to pay off as much debt as you can. A lot of people, they go in without even having debt, and that puts you in a better position. If you don't have debt, you don't have anything to pay off, which means that you can get a higher price, a higher loan for your home, because you don't have too much to pay off. You don't have too many bills. Okay. If you have a car, if you're making payments on a car, refinancing refinancing your car is a great idea, and I suggest refinancing with a credit union. Then the fourth thing that you want to do is you want to know every single thing that you can about the tax bracket in the place that you are used to, because you can find a house and you can be excited about this house, but then you'll find that the taxes take you out of the loan range that you was. And if you have a really good loan agent, like my second one was, they will be able to sit you there and talk to them. So if you want, I would suggest you tell them, ask them about the taxes, ask them what affects you from buying a house. This is my first video on how to get started buying a house, but when I come back to you, I am going to be giving you steps on the mortgage rates, on how you can get different loans, things like that. But these are how you prepare. These steps are how you prepare to start to get ready for buying your house. And I want to say, you're never too old. I mean, most houses are a 30-year loan, but as I say all the time, you can't worry about things like, I had a cousin tell me, like, why'd you wait until you got so old to buy a house? Well, because when I was young, I was doing too much, and I wasn't stable enough to have the responsibilities of having a house. So you're never too old. But I'll get into like things to do to maintain your mortgage and things like that later, but this is the beginning. So this video, again, 4 steps, easy steps to get started buying a house. 1, save so that you can be able to put yourself in a position to be able to bid with people who are coming with cash. You do not need cash, but it is good to have some savings on hand so that when you get excited about that house, which you will, you won't get outbid and your feelings be hurt. But this is part of the house process. It will happen. But 2, you want to make sure that you can, in order to save, you don't have to make sure, you don't have to do this, but the easy way to do that saving is to be able to like live with somebody. Share the if you're single like I was, share the expenses with someone so that you can be able to save. When you're doing everything by yourself, it's hard to be able to save. If you're married, if you're in a relationship, good for you. That will benefit you more. 3, you want to be able to pay off as much of your debt as you can. Definitely pay off as much debt as you can, because this helps when it comes to your income to debt ratio. 4, you can refinance your car. And I'm going to put with 4 too, because the 4 kind of goes with 3. 4 is to know the tax market, the tax bracket that the home that you want to live in is for you. And another bonus thing that I would like to say is that most rural areas are a lot cheaper. In the tax market, you get like a lot of benefits or whatever if you go to rural areas. A lot of people, they want to go to the suburbs. What I would like to say about that is that, me personally, I went to where my people was. A lot of people, when they get in a position of, getting better, they want to go to better places, and these better places don't have people who look like you, who act like you, who appreciate you like you. So when I came and I purchased my home in my city, I wanted to be in the heart of my city where I could look out my window and see people like me. But there are places that you can go on, rural places, people don't look like you, and you can get different, tax credits or whatever. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you. As always, please share, like, subscribe, and look at the other videos. I am a holistic health and wellness coach. I come to you with things holistic that I wish that I would have known when I was growing up, that people didn't tell you, that you don't learn at school. These are things that I am setting up for my future. Most of my videos are for my nieces and my nephews, honestly speaking, to teach them things that we don't learn in school. So I am a holistic health and wellness coach. I am here to help. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot a message in the thing, or I don't know what DM me, whatever, DM me or whatever. But I am here, so you can schedule a session. When I say I sell health and wellness products, that's essential products using essential oils, because this is essentials for life. Have a great day. Stay blessed. Thank you for listening, and you have a beautiful day.